this time. Trying to tame me each night, but I've got hope that we'll find the perfect place for us tonight. Tell me what you need if this ain't what you want, what you want. Show me how to feel if I'm still enough, still enough. 'Cause I'm afraid of letting go. I don't wanna leave right now. You know I can breathe without. I don't wanna run. So keep holding on. I keep holding on.
I'm getting restless sleep. It's how I am when you're gone. But I want you to chase that dream. Then you can come back to me. I know it don't feel right being away for so long, but I'm looking up at night. I'ma keep you closer this time. I don't care if oceans keep us apart, 'cause when it gets too hard, I'm gonna be right there with you. I still say it, but you already know that even on your own, baby, I'm right there with you. Right now you're miles away, but when I close my eyes, I can feel you next to me. Loving you is worth all this time. I know you have that fear, that it's a selfish thing to do, but who am I to stop you now, when this means so much to you? I don't care if oceans keep us apart, 'cause when it gets too hard, baby, I'm right there with you. Oh, baby, I'm right there with you. Oh.
Hello, everybody. How we doing today? Hope we're doing well. Oh my god, my camera's in the wrong spot. There we go. How we doing today? Hope we're all doing well. I'm feeling pretty good right now. Will I crash in about an hour? Probably. But for right now, let's get this viewpoint. I am a skosh early. Yes, that's right. Oh god, I also have one of my lights off. Hold on. For the life of me, I couldn't figure out why my background looked weird. There we go. An hour is generous about how quickly I'm going to crash? Well. For all you folks at home watching the stream right now, I do have a special job for you. In line with a discussion that Mitchell and I had recently, I have changed a handful of the stream settings because one of the pieces of feedback that I've received is that like in a complex scene like this, when I'm not moving the screen, the stream looks great. But when I start moving the screen, it turns to dog water real fast. So, changed a couple of the settings. If there's any difference whatsoever, whether it's better or worse, please do let me know. If there is a measurable difference, I will tell you guys what I did, and we'll have a discussion about whether or not we will keep doing that in the future. But you guys know what today is. It's Shadows Update Day. So, one of the things I wanted to do, and I'm kicking myself because I didn't do it yet. There we go. Okay, that's not actually what I wanted. Hold on. There doesn't seem to be much of a difference. Okay. Keep watching throughout the stream and tell me by the end if you still feel that way. If so, that's completely fine because I'm not married to the idea that I changed these things. But let's see what I've got here. Okay. Straight from the fine folks of Ubisoft themselves. Title update 1.0.6. Let's take a look. This thing was a whopping 19 gigabytes for the Xbox. This is a 19 gigabyte patch. Holy crap. Okay. I'm not going to read too much into this one because we're going to do this. We're going to do this right now, actually. Sorry, one of the things that we did see right when we popped in was something that you missed. There was actually a note given that you have a quest available. A critical encounter. We're going to go see what's what. I'm not going to read too much into that. We're just going to discover that as we go. New Nightmare difficulty settings. We're adding a new difficulty setting, Nightmare. It will introduce additional challenges to your journey. This mode will impact both combat and stealth, requiring more tactical planning, greater attention to your surroundings. Prepare for tougher enemies and a more intense overall experience. Here's a tease of some changes you can expect. I hate when patch notes are phrased like that. Like, here's some things you can expect. Like, no, I'm specifically looked up the patch notes. Like, tell me everything. Don't tease me. I get teased so often as it is. Everybody at work calls me Watermelon Head because my head's so big.
Shh! I'm hiding from Junjiro. I took all the sweet rice dumplings. What? They are adequate. Better than scraps, alright?
Apparently Nightmare's no joke.
Leave me be.
I'll tell you what. I'll have to look if you can if you can change it in mid-game, which I think you can. I don't know if there's like a special rule with Nightmare mode, but if you can change it in-game without any difficulty, I'll try to do one of those like side things that you like just do for resources. I'll try to grab a couple of those and we'll do those on Nightmare difficulty just to see what that looks like. Get my ass handed to me. Improve hideout. I have enough to... No, I'm still short on stone. Oh. I was about to say, I know it was over here. Like, what the... Sam Hill's going on?
What has happened here?
Hi?
Before you say anything, I wasn't lurking.
You sure about that?
Not very well, no.
This place was a farmstead once.
Okay.
Now it seems she's taken to adopting strays.
You have been here before.
He has. A long time ago.
Okay, Tomiko seems cool.
Tomiko, are you going to introduce me?
Probably not. I mean, the whole idea of building the Kakushiba Iki was... Wait, which Iki are we again? We're the Kakushiba Iki or we're the Iko Iki? The whole idea of building our Iki was the idea of, you know, friendship and loyalty and Ohana.
If you are a friend of Tomiko's, then you are welcome here.
Best tell them who I am, Tomiko. Assuming you remember.
I told you once of a battle that turned these fields to ash.
I don't remember you saying that.
Here and his companion
Rufino.
are the only reason I did not suffer the same fate. He saved both me and Heiji.
Little Heiji. Is he well?
Not so little anymore.
Oh.
So, Rufino, why are you here?
I need people I can trust.
For
I
what?
trust these two with my life. This is Fujibayashi Naoe, and he goes by Yasuke.
Just Yasuke. I don't meet many foreigners who bear Japanese names.
Adaptation means survival. For a stray.
In a strange land, all strays are brothers.
Okay, I kind of like this guy.
You can tell us your tale as we share sake.
Okay, he's just looking for an excuse to drink.
My sake?
That's kind of funny.
I was born in Portugal.
Okay.
Brought to these islands on the winds of greed, and then abandoned on the streets. I was just a child. But eventually, I found a friend. Ermigo. Together, we made this place our home.
So,
Okay.
what trouble have you stirred up that you feel the need to call in a life debt?
I guess
and I had
Ermigo's
been working
dead.
for the Portuguese, translating mostly. But when one of our contacts turned up dead, I investigated.
Okay.
I discovered that someone, a group, I think, is plotting to kill locals and replace them with strangers.
What now?
And their targets aren't daimyo or taxmen. They're just kindly merchants, wise fishermen, generous cooks.
Why target such people?
What better way to kill a community than to cut out its heart?
I mean, I
So we
guess, but
stop
that's
them.
really a slow way to
Oh.
do it.
They have a ship. The group's research on potential targets is there. Names, locations.
Okay.
If we destroy their research,
They cannot kill those they cannot find.
I would be deeply in your debt if you were to help these people.
No
All right.
debt required. These two will help.
Tomiko!
They'll
Tomiko's
help or I'll
just...
kick them out.
Oh,
See
okay.
how much of my sake you give away when you are sleeping with wild pigs.
Yasuke's like, come on,
No.
this will be
Go.
fun.
It sounds like you have a ship to find.
She hasn't changed.
I thought this guy was supposed to be Portuguese. I don't hear any Portuguese. Pistol strapped across his pecs isn't that crazy. Where'd you get the mustache wax? A fair question. Not even a yes, not even a lick of a Portuguese accent is funny. I feel like if I play as Yasuke, he's gonna like sink on his way to the boat. Let's grab Naoe for this one. Okay. Naoe and Yasuke offer to help Rufino in his mission to take down a sinister secret organization. Sorry, they keep saying Rufino, and I'm thinking of a old TV show I used to watch. Wait. Kill Ronin traveling the roads, kill samurai, kill shinobi. Huh. So I don't have to track these for actually, like, making them work. I just kill everybody I come across. Cool. That man was born and raised in Toronto. Let's start out here. We'll read through what the patch notes are saying about nightmare difficulty, and then we'll go see what we can do here. Okay, some of the changes you can expect from this new difficulty. Player defensive options are less effective and enemies deal greater damage at all levels. Parries now require perfect timing to deflect the hit. Imperfect parries will only partially block incoming damage. That's a punch in the dick. Enemy AI is smarter, faster, more aggressive in a variety of circumstances, including detection. Even while crouching, Naoe now generates some sound. And even while in the shadows, she can be seen while moving. Enemies will no longer become vulnerable from dodges or parries. Only abilities can put them into a vulnerable state. Oh, no. Combat resources like Adrenaline Ration and Shinobi items are harder to come by, making their use even more vital. It's just a glimpse of how this new difficulty setting will impact the game. Holy crap. I really thought she was about to clothesline herself on the yard arm there as that went down. Which would have been funny. Okay. While we're riding over, toggling headgear and cutscenes. God, I would have appreciated that a while ago. VFX toggles. Players can now disable, enable specific VFX to further customize their experience. The ability to hide or show loot on dead bodies, last known position of the player, and special attack indicators of enemies, and more. Sorry, I'm probably driving like a drunkard while I'm trying to read something over here. I'll look through those, see if any of those are useful. The toggling off the headgear and cutscenes is like really good, but I was off, they added it so it would be on in cutscenes. Well, never mind. I feel like I've seen, I guess there might be some exceptions, but I feel like I've seen Yasuke's headgear in cutscenes before, but no, we can't climb the convenient rope. Okay. Alright, let's see. Holy crap. I'm seeing multiple points of research. At least I'm assuming. So that's tied into something else. Well, that didn't work.
Get her now.
so many glowing dots, yeah. That's an excessive amount of glow there. He's trying to figure out if he saw something or not. Let's
Bring out troops through here. Maintain formation throughout the march.
Olive, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Very sweet message, Olive. I'll have to get back to you. Hope you're doing well, though. Hope you're having a good time with the game. God knows I am. Alright, let's do this. Get coming. Will this explode? Yes.
Oh?
That guy dead? Kinda hope he is. Haven't quite gotten every single glowy bit, but we will. Alright, I believe that's everybody. Probably not. This here. That one's inside.
That's one cast down.
Okay. A little bit of that. Beat it with a stick.
Another destroyed.
Oh yeah, there's some on the top floor.
Done. I should find Rufino. He said he'd meet me here.
Help with what? Oh god. That worked out well. I don't think you were supposed to do the quest line like
We
that.
destroyed their research, but some of the kill contracts have already gone out.
Okay.
I should have acted more quickly.
So this makes sense to you?
These people communicate in code, shield themselves with monikers. This list, civilian targets. It says proof of kills are shown to an overseer. And then they report to the architect.
How do you know their code?
Early in my investigation, I found a cipher. I just hadn't seen the other side of it.
This symbol, there's no mistaking it. It is not part of their code.
The cross in red? Yes, I think it's
I
meant
believe
to
that's the
reference their
Templar
leader.
cross.
Are you familiar?
I do not know their name. Only their deeds.
Yasuke?
Who are they?
Schemers. Murderers. A rot
Uh-oh.
that must be burned out wherever it takes a hold.
I don't
Then
like where this
that's
is
what
going.
We'll do. Cut our way through the killers, find their overseers, and track down this architect.
But you'll save the civilians first, yes?
Your heart is in the right place.
I like
Of
this guy.
course. Innocence first. But then, this architect and everyone associated with him will pay.
We're going to ignore the red cross scar on his
Tell
cheek.
me, Ghost, if you find anything.
I was wondering if that was merely a graphical issue or what, but I do think you're right. I do think that is a scar. Contractor, when you're done with the ferryman, bring his bloody sash to me. The bamboo cutting camp is proof of death. You may do what you like with the corpse, but I might suggest leaving it as food for the fish. The builder. Okay. Is this a... Yeah, it's a... Oh my god. It's another circle. Alright. In Setsu, southeast of Takatsuki Castle. Well, no comment because there's about to be like 50 more. Oh, how do I get down there? Okay. I gotta get far enough out of here that I can... Can I fast travel? Just that, of course, there's another kill circle. I see. Right, in Setsu. Ah, okay. So this is... That's the church. That's Takatsuki Castle. Southeast. It's there. Let's see what else we've got on the list here. We've expanded the regional alert system available in castles to the whole province. Now, by repetitively attacking civilians or military units outside castles, the alarm can be triggered and a group of guardians will hunt you in the world. That's terrifying. Horse camera presets. There's 3 different camera presets. Looking for a more cinematic experience. That's nice. Ultra low specs for PC. And a whole bunch of bug fixes. Okay. And, an interesting update for sure. This is gonna be another thing I have to use scouts on, isn't it? Going over in my head about where I want to go, and I just can't think of anything. I'm really about to try this over here, and then if this doesn't it, like, because I don't want to spend like 20 minutes wandering around, because that's not entertaining for you guys.
I can't get caught here.
Okay, that's something at least.
I never wanted this ends here.
Oh, crap. Hi. Knew I heard something pop off here. And guys, let me stand up for just 1 second here. Okay. Oh, wait. Just because one of the letters said something about the bamboo cutters. It's just interesting that that place like popped up again, saying like, "Oh, there's a lot of wealth here again." And I'm like 90% sure I cleared that place out. What chest is there? Alright then. There's someone there.
If I'm seen, I'll have to fight my way out.
What was that? Oh.
Was this the guy I was supposed to be going after? Well, that worked out nicely. Yep. Alright. Okay. Did not want you to swim there. Oh my god, the camera's gonna kill me here.
A kill assignment.
Get off the... Sorry, I'm about to get irrationally angry. Excuse me. Alright, well that was one of them. I don't know if it was necessarily the one I was going after. That may have been pure coincidence. Yeah, this is not the one I was going over. So this one, wasn't it? Yeah, the Tormentor. Okay. Oh, I did say we were gonna do this. This was really cool last time when we did the, You think they're in the castle? Probably. I really want to do the going into the past stuff, and you guys have to remind me before I leave that we do have the, stuff from the, Battle Pass. I'm gonna stick with this one. Finding the Kakushiba Iki. And key. In. Key, okay. Near the coast. Ah. Oh my god, do I have no points out here? Alright then.
It's only a rumor.
Hold on, just gotta set my horse on GPS mode real quick. How are all of you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Having a grand old time. You know what I was thinking I might do? The mood strikes me. What I may do is I may play this game a little bit more, well, at all, outside of our chat, outside of our stream. Just because I feel like it would give me an opportunity then to like discover all these places, and not even necessarily doing the viewpoints because I know sometimes you guys like watching those, but just enough travel to say, okay, this is here, this is there. Bunch of Digimon stuff today? We talking good Digimon stuff? Oh, look at that. I forgot to turn on my chat box. This new stuff, how much more is this going to make you want the game? Really nice. Some of it isn't game related, but I mean, is there a way for me to want it more? I don't understand your enthusiasm, but I respect it. Rip is gonna be happy they officially revealed Beelstarmon. Well, good for Beelstarmon. They made some old lady go to the markets. BRB. Okay. That was a fast BRB. You just had to go crap yourself real quick. Oh. Okay.
Abhishek helped my brother on the way to the shrine. He ran away up the cliffside, climbing and leaping like a monkey.
You're telling stories.
Am not. I can show you my brother's bloody bandages. Oh, whoa.
This feels familiar.
Okay, show me.
Kakushiba-Ikki territory.
Don't know why he was just standing there stock still. Thought there'd be a second hook there. Silly me. Right. That was all the way through my arc. I was starting to come back on that. don't want to keep swinging, so I'm just trying to... Really, I'm thinking. Am I very tired? Yes. But I'm also really just trying to think. So if I just do this 500 times, I'm going to get upset. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Where was that jump last time? Whatever. Whatever. Me screw up jump timing? No. I think I understand what the proper timing is now. I was waiting for, like, absolutely perfect, like, end of arc type stuff. But the game is basically saying, like, I gotta take better advantage of momentum rather than, like, the physics of saying, okay, she's at the peak of the arc, you have to go now. Which makes sense. Yeah, I think I got the timing now. Back to your previous point, yes, please play this game off screen, at least the anomalies. Get the files and you can read those on screen for the first time. Okay. I'd be happy for you to do more off-screen, but that's just me. Yep, I've got a much better handle on the anomalies now. Like, for a while when it kept on going on and on and on about the idea of the tournament side quest. Obviously I didn't want to do that then because I didn't want to, like, not be able to do the tournament side quest with all of you guys here watching. And I'm getting turned around. Wait, is it up there? I feel like I just came up there. I feel like this is nothing. I know it's not intentionally doing this, but it feels like the game's, like, being difficult. You know? What? What? The platform I rage quit from. What are you talking about? That platform was... Oh, God, where was that? Isn't that, like, right here? Or something? Or wait, was that how I got there? Why was I thinking? Whatever. No, I got there because of the way up the waterfall. Okay. Paint.
Take the note to get all the way up here. I'll hang your corpse somewhere special. For Lord Nobunaga, death to Gigants, and on and on and on.
What?
Die!
I think I had an opportunity to assassinate the guy if I kept running at him. At the very least, this will cross somebody off the Yamabushi list. Lord knows I got plenty of them.
Take the note to get all the way up here. I'll
Nope.
hang your corpse somewhere special. For Lord Nobunaga, death to Gigants, and on and on and on.
What?
Die!
Don't know how I feel about this. If I play as Yasuke, is this gonna screw up the idea of like how far I am on the path? Because if so, I may kill someone.
Take some. For Lord Nobunaga, death to Gigant, and on and on and on.
What?
Die!
Oh, he's got a bow. I don't know. Can I? Cannot loot while in conflict. I just let this guy off me real quick.
This letter speaks of my mother. My mother was a master shinobi, and her students respected her. I guess she was recruiting in this region. That's the last outpost. The Kakushiba Ikki live on. I wish I could tell them.
Itara and Sada, you have proven yourselves as worthy recruits. Tomorrow we travel to Iga, where the masters of the Kakushiba Ikki will determine your fate as a member of our league. A great honor, but not an easy task. While you may know the reputation of Master Momochi Sendayu, it is Master Tsuyu that will need convincing. Disrespecting her could prove to be a fatal error. Her determination is only second to her lethality. I've seen her cut down 4 samurai in the blink of an eye. She's who we aspire to become. She leads the fight and she's our future. Kishi.
For Lord Nobunaga, death to Gigant, and on and on and on.
What?
Die!
Screw you, buddy. Think you can interact with the shield there too, and don't forget the chest. Hold on. Nope. I want to read what's on the shield. The chat delay is longer than normally is when I'm on my laptop. It's like 8 seconds. Go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. I'm not in conflict. What do you mean? Alright, this is seriously pissing me off. Alright, I've got a different idea. Is this guy just absolutely not going to give up on me here? Because it was always so hard to... Alright, fine. Fine. I was trying to avoid that, but... Because Mitchell said I had to. There. Now Mitchell's happy.
We are the shadows who serve the light. This must...
Okay.
We are the shadows who...
I just want to know what it says. I don't want to know what it says. Should I be spending this much time of a stream on something stupid like this? Probably not. At this point, I'm committed, damn it.
We are the shadows who serve the light. This must have been their creed. It feels true to our league, too. Yasuke would like it.
That's it. That's the dialogue I've died like 5 times just to be able to hear. Oh, wait, I got all the other stuff? Okay, I am out of here. Actually, wait, no. I think this is the way out, isn't it? Yeah. Screw you, buddy. Anyway. Oh, Super for Soren. I've had that quest line forever. Have I done any of these? Oh, I've killed 3 samurai. Did that. Oh, they're calling him one of the people of Setsu. That's interesting. Okay, what's this? Huh? Oh, right. I did start this one last time. Chibakufu must be friended for destroying the Teppo factory. The Daikan of Omi has been oppressing the peasants with unfair taxes. Lady Oichi has invited Yasuke to the shrine on Shirahige to honor her brother's memory. Congratulations. Thank you. Let's see how far we can get. I mean, we got a little time left. We caught a second win, apparently. Don't know how long it'll last. But we'll see. Let's just do it this way. Let's hang out with Yasuke for a while. Oh, thank God I get my scouts back. I think I can actually afford to build another hideout building now too. I think I have the stone to do it. Will I probably still find ways to slide down mountains? Yeah. There we go. We could probably. Come on, Foxy. Do this. I'm sorry, but there's no way that can be the right path. It tells me Foxy and I are going to get very lost here. You think that sound just came from the fox? It actually came from Yasuke. Take the little Foxy for a swim. Okay, Foxy says no. Hey, everybody.
Apologies.
Sorry. I'm taking your lady friend here. I'm gonna go 200 meters down the river and I'm gonna inquire about what other people are around. But she can hang out with me for that. She's either remarkably calm or in shock about the fact that I think I just kidnapped her.
Yasuke should arrive soon. I hope he has not been detained by unfortunate events.
Greetings, Lady Oichi.
Yasuke! Are you ready for our boat trip?
Why are we taking a boat trip?
Definitely.
I'm always down to clown,
I
but
am ready to continue my samurai education, as you put it.
Wonderful.
She's gonna teach me
Follow me.
something.
We will row from Isakiji Temple to Shirahige Shrine. The lake itself is sacred. Crossing it will help us approach Shirahige in a respectful manner.
You just want somebody to row your boat for you. And no, I don't actually mean that as a euphemism.
Do you have lakes as large as this in your country?
Yes. And they swell with the seasonal rains.
Lake Biwa is beautiful. Though I was born in Owari, I have fallen in love with its enchanting views.
They say its waters teem with monsters and water dragons.
Do not mock. The Omukade, a giant centipede, loves to eat heroes.
Japanese mythology is wild. If you guys ever get a chance to take a look.
There was a brave hero nicknamed Bag of Rice. This is how he got that name. Fujiwara no Hidesato was a courtier of noble rank who lived hundreds of years ago. One day, he crossed the Seta Bridge near Otsu, one of the famous views of Omi Province, of course.
I have seen it myself.
As he crossed, he saw a dragon in the water. He spun around only to meet a strange figure on the bridge. The stranger had crimson hair and wore a sea green robe. On his head was a dragon-shaped crown. The figure said, "I am the Dragon King who lives in the palace at the bottom of Lake Biwa."
Scary.
Yes, the figure was fearsome. But Hidesato stood his ground. Politely, he answered, "Greetings, my lord." "Good," said the Dragon King. "You are not afraid. Everyone else runs away. Can you do a brave deed?" Hidesato was pleased. "Yes, my lord," he said. "Command me." And so the Dragon King told Hidesato about the giant centipede Omukage from Mount Mikami. Every month, the monster ate one of the Dragon King's children. Soon, there would be none left.
Unacceptable.
Hidesato promised to slay the monster. So the Dragon King invited him to his palace beneath Lake Biwa. For days he feasted, enjoying splendid lake fish. Then, one misty morning, the Omukade came. The monstrous centipede was as long as a mountain. Its hide was tough as stone. The fangs dripped poison.
A formidable
I want to hear the end of
beast.
this.
Brave Hidesato fired an arrow at it, but it bounced away. He fired another, but it also failed. The monster charged. Hidesato prayed to Hachiman, spat upon his arrow, and fired a third shot. The arrow struck true. The Dragon King was so grateful for the monster's death that he gave Hidesato many treasures. Perhaps the greatest was the bag of rice. Every day, Hidesato emptied it of rice. Every night, it magically refilled. And that is the tale of how Fujiwara no Hidesato earned his nickname, Bag of Rice.
Thank you for the story, Lady Oichi. Such a bag would help the farmers of Omi.
So we basically got the 5 loaves and the 2 fish. Except Jesus was not armed. I don't think Jesus was armed in that story. Sorry. Yeah, 5 loaves and 2 fish would have been a much different story. And Jesus had a bow and arrow. Oh, was there all this space so she could finish the story? I feel awkward.
Here is Shirahige. Please, follow the Miko's direction for ritual purification.
Of course.
I must attend to personal matters. And then we'll await you at the inner shrine.
Okay. Oh my god, there are 4 rich... Oh god.
I must show respect to the kami who dwell here.
While wearing that. Sorry, I was looking for, There we go.
How fares the shrine? I do worry.
Why do you worry, Lady Hoichi?
With my brother's death, the Oda clan splits into factions. War
The That is as clean as I get.
It may, but okay.
When the prompt said clean, I did not think that's what direction we were going in. It also looks like the same thing I served tea in the other city.
Great. Right. Gentle guest, may I present you with a gofu?
Yes, please.
Here.
Ooh.
May the great apparent Kami of Shirahige bless your journeys.
A
Thank you.
tutelary amulet. Thank you. I will need it.
Bright and virtuous is the Kami of Shirahige.
Okay. Bitch, sorry, company account. I didn't tell you. Would you like to guess what my dad had in his Game Pass library? Was it like... Oh, was it Stardew Valley?
Greetings, sir. Please show a generous heart and donate to our humble shrine.
Gladly.
The spirit of mountain, lake, and heaven protect you.
I have no idea what you're talking about then. If it wasn't that, what was it? What was your dad playing for half an hour? What, Boyfriend Dungeon? That's true. Sir. So this is a very nice ceremony. Just it seems like Yasuke was kind of familiar with this, so I don't get how this is expanding his samurai education.
I hold many fond memories of my time at Azuchi, Lady Oichi. I am grateful for my training and all that I experienced there. The Taira, for example.
Did you enjoy that? Atsumori was a young Taira warrior killed in the Genpei Wars 500 years ago. In the play, they have only that one night left. In the morning, they know they will die.
There is always hope.
There is always dew on the grass, and always it fades. And here we are.
Playing gold with Brian? Golf with Brian. Okay. I say games with gold hasn't been a thing in a long time.
Thank you for letting me honor your brother's memory here. I owe him much.
As children, I was his favorite sister. But he was a difficult and dangerous man. He married me off to a rival, Azai Nagamasa. That was expected. It was my duty.
Odani Castle. That was your husband's home?
Yes. He was brave, kind, loyal. Everything a daimyo should be. 3 daughters, 4 years of bliss.
And
Then
then
husband and elder brother went to war. Elder brother won. For who could resist the demon of Owari? They burned Odani Castle to the ground. Killed my husband. slaughtered.
Dang,
the
he
entire
married his
clan.
sister off to this woman, then said, "Oh, it's more expedient for me to."
He made my husband's skull an ornament for a feast.
I have found
Christ
Japan
Almighty!
to be full of dangerous and difficult men.
Everybody's been telling me to play Expedition
My
33.
brother's
It's on my
box.
list.
It fell
Ooh.
into my hands after the Honnoji incident.
I remember that blade.
Blades are for vengeance. But vengeance and mercy cannot stand together. Sometimes we make hard choices. If you knew your castle would fall tomorrow, how would you live your last night?
Oh, Yasuke gets to flirt. We are absolutely about to flirt with this woman.
I would spend it with you.
Oh, Yasuke. Yes. No. No, it can never be.
Why not?
I must go. Farewell, Yasuke.
That was a really charming
Thank
answer.
you, Lady Oichi.
That was a really charming answer. Why? Who's gonna
About
object?
The leader of the Shimbakufu. I can tell you only this. People say that he is among the highest in the land. Be careful.
Really frustrated with, but it's like an all-time game. Take it. I just feel like everybody's been saying such nice things about it. And suddenly this turns into Subnautica. Right. Okay. What are we gonna do? Go back to the board. Do I really want to do this? That's what I'm thinking in my head. I guess. Was it like somewhere in here? I just don't know. I could, but it won't. There it is. Feel like I should get involved?
If I stay here, I will have to fight.
I am just killing everybody right now. I don't know why I thought that guy was dead. You here then? Come on, Foxy. Let's make like a leaf and get out of here. Really? Can't pick it up off horseback? Sorry, I thought I got an error message there. Alright, guys. We're gonna get out of here for the night. Coming up on 2 hours, and I'm really starting to lose my grasp on reality. So, I will say thank you everybody so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you all enjoyed the show today. Back in more of Assassin's Creed Shadows as soon as... See, I almost forgot, but I didn't. Let's save... And then... I know I always do this. This is wrong. No, I actually have to, like, quit out. They look like they're about to drop the hardest rap album of the decade. Alright, so this was the last one we read about Joel being able to go along with them. I believe we've read through all those. Security Chief Klein, in light of the recent outrage committed against your operatives, you're instructed to resign your post and submit yourself to internal investigation effective immediately. And make no exaggeration when I say that your rank and competence has jeopardized our interests on a global scale. Dr. Muller was an integral part of Project Mnemosyne, and his loss places that entire operation into jeopardy. Not only did you fail to adequately protect the doctor, failed to implement kill protocols to ensure that the highly classified knowledge he possesses did not fall into enemy hands. There's no telling what damage they can do to us now. On several occasions you have argued that our enemies are no longer a visible threat. Incapable of organizing and striking back, it gives me no pleasure to inform you that you are demonstrably wrong. Our intelligence operators already linked this breach back to the recent infiltration at the Howland's Bluff facility, which you both failed to prevent and which you assured the board had been subsequently contained. Mnemosyne? I could go with that. I do not need to tell you that this comes at the worst possible time, that we are on the verge of taking a revolutionary step forward, unprecedented in our history. The project is now too far along to change its course now. Thanks to your actions, your successor will be forced to the uncomfortable position of maximizing security against this new threat, while the rest of us double our efforts to push this project through the gate before the enemy can devise a way to sabotage it. Disciplinary measures will be forthcoming. Director Ospanov. So the assassin, like, steal this guy out of a car mission was a success. Okay. It's good to know. Now this is the thing that crashed my game the other day. Let's see, okay. Apparently I own all that stuff. I thought with the there's a lot of stuff in here. Let's see what else we got here. Covered hood. Heal over time when adrenaline is full. That's kind of nice. 25% damage for 2 seconds after a block or parry. Let me not dox myself real quick. Do this off screen, go to bed? No. So I'm just going to la 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 to myself about the amount of money I spent on the cosmetics of this game. Well. You do you, I'll do me. I haven't read through all these. Restore 50% health and posture attack. That's the days build up on. Okay. Shadow Piercer throws 3 Tonto, which deals 40% damage. Critical chance. Using Battle Cry triggers Chaotic Rage. Plus 15% damage, but 15% chance to misfire? That's a horrible... What is this? Like a dragon, but miniaturized to water your garden, now safe for children. Isn't that a cat? Okay, guys. We're going to call it there. Thank you so much for watching. Join us again on... Actually, I believe this is the case, but I'm going to... I'll say I'll update you guys if this is not the case. This Saturday, for all my folks out there who are on the Eastern Seaboard in that Eastern Standard Time Zone here in the States, 12 p.m. noon Saturday, all the way up to 12 p.m. noon on Sunday. Our very own Lori Runs will be doing her own 24-hour fundraising live stream. Go check it out. Have some fun. Have a good time. And maybe if you show up right around the time that I typically stream, that Lori might be having a special guest. Be a good time. Hope you guys can make it there. As I mentioned, we are on a 2025 fundraising campaign to raise money and awareness and attention and assistance of any and all kinds for blood cancer. We're working with folks like the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, trying to raise money, so donate if you can. All the details are on X, on our X page. If you can't donate monetarily, I get it. Please do share the campaign. Tell your friends, tell your family, let everybody know what we're doing, because we want to be able to affect some real positive change here. So, oh my god, I almost forgot. Whether or not you donate monetarily or just share the campaign, also consider giving blood as well. That's what I was not remembering. Also think about donating blood as well. I know for the Americans among us, the Red Cross is always saying they're in a blood crisis. I don't know what it is for you guys who are not in the States and somewhere else. That's what we're always hearing, so please do give blood if you can as well. I appreciate everybody stopping by today. I'm going to go crash. Thank you so much, and I appreciate every single one of you. You'll be back with me here on the channel on Tuesday. Back with me on Tuesday, Lori on chapter day. Until then, thank you, everybody.
I cry myself to sleep so many times, even though I know nothing will change. I'm lying to myself too many times, 'cause I hope I'll find the guide to life. But nothing ever works out well. I'm keeping my head up high, 'cause I fantasize one day I will be fine. I'll just keep working hard